Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope everyone out there is having a great day today. My name's Rob. Welcome to the Gym Rat World. This is the only spot where you can go for fast and simple information. You know, today I'm going to be talking about New Year's resolutions and how you can keep your New Year's resolution to go to the gym, lose some weight, gain some muscle, whatever it is. I created this video for you. Now, I'm a former Marine, so I know a thing or two about discipline, and discipline is that #1 factor. It's that overarching term that's going to help you hit your goals this year and actually accomplish your New Year's resolution. Now, I've created many different habits in my life as far as whether it's going to the gym every single day, waking up at 5 a.m. every single day, and I've also got rid of a lot of bad habits in my life as well. So I know a thing or two about creating habits, developing habits, and also getting rid of bad habits, because habits is that #1 thing that's pretty much going to play an important role in you keeping your New Year's resolution. Now, I believe 150% that no matter who you are, where you're at in life, if you follow these 7 tips, you're going to be able to actually accomplish your goals this year and hit your New Year's resolution, right? So sit tight. I'm going to try to make this fast and simple for you, right? Okay, so tip #1 is to figure out your why. And I know, sounds simple, sounds easy, a lot of people say it, but you really do have to sit in front of the mirror. You have to ask yourself, why are you actually doing this? Now, it can be anything. It can be maybe you want to feel different. Maybe you want to look different. Maybe you feel like shit all the time. Maybe you're on the verge of dying. I'm not sure what it is, but you have to make sure that it's real, 100% real, that it goes deep, and that you feel a little bit of a pain from it, right? For example, myself, when I started going to the gym again, I looked in the mirror and I was like, Rob, kind of a scrawny little bitch, right? You're unhealthy, you have no more muscle anymore, and everything's just going down. If you keep going down that way, it's going to end up bad. And that's what I told myself. I felt that pain because it was reality, okay? Reality is sometimes painful, and that reality, that pain is going to help drive you forward. It's going to help propel you forward so you can actually hit your goals and actually stay in the gym or work out or whatever it is. That pain is going to help you move forward. So figure out your why, make sure it's not sugar-coated, and just stick to it, okay? All right, so moving on to the next tip is setting your goals. You have to make sure that you have goals set in place that you actually want to hit. I think it was Zig Ziglar who said something along the lines of, you can't hit a target that you haven't set. So you have to make sure that you're just setting those goals, okay? That's going to set you up for success. You need to make sure they're from the minute to the very broad. So as far as minute would be something like, I want to lose 10 pounds in the next 2 months, or something along those lines. I want to be able to run 2 miles in 14 minutes or something like that, right? And you need to have the very broad as well. Something like, I want to be able to run, walk, hike, do whatever I want to do, whenever I want to do, because I'm fit and I'm healthy, okay? But you got to make sure you write down those goals. I would say write them down once, twice a day, however many times it takes, so you can actually cement those into your mind, because these are all things that are new. And you're going to have constant reminders, constant excuses trying to pop up and trying to push you off track. So writing your goals down every single day, multiple times a day, is really going to help you stay on track and really just make sure you don't fall into the usual New Year's resolution people who just fall off after a couple months. So just write down your goals. It's really going to help you out. All right, so you know your why now. You have your goals written down. The next step is to have a great attitude. You have to have an I can, no excuse, positive mindset. No matter what, 100%, you need this to actually accomplish these goals that you set in place. You need this to actually follow through with your New Year's resolutions. Now, because it required 0 effort for you to write down why, it required 0 effort for you to write down your goals. And when it really comes down to is when you actually start doing it, when you actually start going out there and trying to accomplish those goals. That's when you're going to get slapped across the face. You'll be like, oh, it's a little bit harder than I thought. And the only thing that's going to help you push through that is having a positive mindset, is having a no excuse mindset, because once you start letting excuses in, once you start being negative, that's just a slippery slope all the way down. Once you let it happen once, twice, 3 times, and all of a sudden you're sitting on the couch, you're not doing anything, eating potato chips, whatever it is, right? So you need to make sure 100% you have a positive mindset. All right, so the next tip is to set yourself up for success. You have to know 100% that there is a lazy side of you. There's a side of you that sits there and says, hey, let's just go sit on the couch. Let's not do anything today. That side is in all of us, and it creeps in every time we're trying to develop new habits. So you need to make sure that you recognize this and you're able to dodge it at any chance you get. So, it just really comes down to stupid little things, such as like waking up on time. If you want to wake up on time, but you usually snooze your alarm for a half hour, just set your alarm a half hour early. Okay, that's a stupid little thing. Also, set your gym clothes out in the morning if you work out in the morning, or sleep in them if that's what it takes. Sleep with your gym shoes on, whatever it takes, Make sure that you're set up for success when you wake up so you can hit the gym. Put your gym clothes in the car. leave your debit card at home so you don't snack on garbage all day at work. Any of these stupid little things are going to help you out. So all these little transitions in your life, from when you go from doing whatever it is you're doing to creating that habit, like going to the gym on time every day, waking up on time every day, not eating garbage, just make those transitions easier, right? Kind of see it, plan ahead, and then just be able to smoothly move through it. And these are really going to help you out to make sure you're not hitting as much resistance, because you're going to be hitting a lot of resistance when you're creating these new habits. So just know that, just be able to navigate it a little bit better, and doing these small, stupid, silly things really helps out, right? All right, the next tip is super fast and simple. It is just breaking things down into manageable things, right? Manageable tasks, manageable habits. You know, instead of looking at things as these huge blocks, as far as I need to wake up at 5, I need to work out, I need to work out hard, I need to lift this weight, I need to do all these things, I need to make sure I stay in the gym. If you clump all those together, it can get very overwhelming and just kind of too intense, especially when you're first starting off. So just focus on the little tasks, just break all that down. Just be like, oh, I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. Then wake up at 5 a.m. And then look at the next thing. All right, I need to get to the gym in 15 minutes. And I need to work out, the whole entire time while I'm there. I need to push out my effort the whole entire time. Just manageable tasks, right? Because these are going to build up to small little successes. All right, so speaking of successes, it brings me to my next tip, is to celebrate your successes and also recognize when you're falling short as well. So if you used to wake up at 9 a.m., but now you wake up at 5 a.m., that's something to celebrate, right? You went from 9 a.m. to 5 a.m. It's a hard task, and you were actually able to do it. You don't need to throw a party or anything, but just recognize that it happened and be happy with it, because then you can look forward and be like, well, if I could do that, what else can I do? And then you can keep on stacking. And this also plays in when you're stacking these little manageable tasks. You have multiple successes throughout the day, okay? So it's really going to help you out. It's really going to boost your confidence, and it's really just going to help propel you forward to making sure that you're staying with your New Year's resolution. Now, on the other side, you also have to make sure that you are noticing when you fail. You need to notice when you're falling short on your goals, and you need to feel it. You need to feel that pain. All right, so this brings us to our last and final tip of don't be a little you-know-what about this whole entire situation. You need to recognize that this is not easy. This is a very hard journey that you are pushing towards. If you're trying to go to the gym, build muscle, lose weight, whatever it is, live this healthy lifestyle, it's not easy. It's hard. There's going to be plenty of times, especially in the beginning, where you're going to say to yourself, I give up. I'm done. I'm not going to go to the gym anymore. I'm not going to work out anymore. I'm not going to watch my diet anymore. You're going to have all these different excuses flooding your mind. It's going to be overwhelming at times, but you have to make sure that you're not being a little, what about this? And you need to push past that, all right? You need to recognize that it's going to be hard. You need to recognize that the easy way of living, it's just not the right way to live. Because if it was, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be watching this video. You wouldn't have wrote down your New Year's resolution to lose weight or whatever it is, because it's very easy to not watch your weight. It's very easy to not watch your diet. It's very easy to not work out. It's very easy to not wake up on time. It's very easy to do all those things. I mean, life has gotten so easy that you can order McDonald's to your doorstep now. That's ridiculous, okay? There's no way that is good for anybody to have McDonald's delivered to your doorstep, okay? So the easy way is not the way that you actually want to go. I mean, if it was, you wouldn't be here watching this video right now. So you need to recognize that. You need to embrace it, and you need to embrace that struggle that comes with getting the lifestyle that you actually want, okay? So just know that it's not going to be easy. It's going to be extremely hard. You're going to want to quit a lot of times, right? But once you're on the other side, you're going to realize this is the only way to live in a little bit of a struggle every single day, okay? So just don't be a little, what about it? Just get through it. Just get done with it, get it over with, and keep pushing every single day. All right, so that wraps up my video on the 7 tips on how you can stick with your New Year's resolution this year to go to the gym, lose weight, build muscle, whatever it is. If you're trying to live that healthy lifestyle, if you apply these 7 tips, it's definitely going to help you out. Now, I know some of you might be sitting there thinking, well, you didn't even mention the gym at all. You didn't even mention working out or anything like that, because it doesn't really matter too much. The gym consists of weight that you pick up and you drop, repeat it over and over and over and over again. The only factor is being able to repeat those actions over and over and over again. And what actually does that is your mind. Your mind forces your body to repeat those actions over and over again. So if you control your mind, if you control that, then the gym is just super easy. Again, it's just filled with weights. It's filled with some weird equipment as well. You just show up and you use your body to do all these things, but your mind controls everything, okay? So make sure you have your mind on point. Make sure you apply these 7 tips to your life, it'll help you out, all right? But thanks for stopping by. Now, this is a Gym Rat World. I also do supplement reviews, so check that out. If you like this awesome shirt I got on today as well, go to gymratworld.com. But other than that, I appreciate your time. Thank you for stopping by, and have a good day.